seems that more than none, I see a lot of BS online, and I see a lot of things that they just don't align with reality. And I'll have to say that I do not longer have time for BS. I really do not have longer time for BS. I think it's as you get older, you have less tolerance for BS. Honestly, I think that's a true reality, and it's hitting me hard because at the end of the day, the more that I think about it, well, you either prepare or you're not. You either want to get prepared or you're not. You're either on board or you're not. So there is a clear line that people have to make their darn mind and be like, all right, I don't want to prepare. I'm just looking at these people for entertainment, and I'm just going to shut the hell up and just watch for entertainment. Some channels do entertain, some others do not. I'm not here to entertain anybody. Quite frankly, I really, if you don't come here to expand your horizons and think beyond what's in front of you, please go away. I don't want you here, to be honest. So the clock is ticking, and time, honestly, is never going to be on your side. So a disaster can be looming, from, I don't know, a couple of hours from now. Can happen in a year, can happen never. But that's the thing, you don't know. And like I always say, you better be ready than sorry. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And that's the things that many folks get hang on into. Like, well, it never happened. I mean, you probably have been saying this for years now and nothing happened. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And if you don't think that's a good thing, then you are a fucking dumbass. Because who wishes to experience bad things? You think that I come here in front of you with life experience, wishing you all to go through the same crap that I went through in Cuba? I do not. That is why I come here and I tell you things that can happen, because I don't want the same things to happen to you. But some people are too stupid to understand that. So they make excuses. I would do it tomorrow. I would never happen. At least it would not happen to me. That is until it happens. How many people during hurricanes, and I'm giving you a natural disaster that happens more often than nothing else. A natural disaster that it happens at least for people around the coast, hurricanes, cyclones, whatever you want to call it, and they don't prepare. They don't even have a damn generator. But they sure complain when their neighbor is running the generator and the neighbor is watching the news and having a cold beer. Oh, how dare you do that? How dare you be unprepared? And now you need to share that generator. Well, go fuck yourself. You didn't prepare. That's on you. That's the problem. That's on you. What I have, you have no rights over it. And if you come and take it or try to take it, well, the only thing you're going to have is lead on your head. Plain and simple. Because this is my shit. Go get your own. So, those are the consequences of not being prepared. To be honest, those are the consequences. You don't have what you need in case of an emergency. In case of a natural disaster, you lack those things. The things that make your life easier. You're going to lack them. Because why? Because you decide not to prepare. Because you thought that it will never happen to you. And you like, just going to do it tomorrow. And you never got to it. Why? Because it was not a high priority in your list. Giving money to your wife for her to get her hair done and nails done and pedicure and all of that bullshit was more important. Why? Because you need to keep your trophy wife happy, right? Nah, Bubba. That's not the way life works. That's not the way life works. Life is a lot more important than all of that bullshit. I'm telling you that right now. So the mental readiness for a lot of people is just not there. And those people will never change. Never change. You can turn blue trying to teach people, hey, this may come our way. This is a high possibility. They will never listen. And they will never listen. And you will see it. You will see it every time. Again, I'm going to go back to the whole hurricane thing. Lines of people buying grocery. Lines of people getting fuel, not in cans, on their cars. Because very few go there with cans. You may see a few, but very few. Just filling up the tank. Oh my God, I gotta fill up the tank. Are you stupid or something? Why don't you have your tank full all the time? Why don't you have a few 5-gallon cans put away? Why not? I know. Because it will never happen to you. And of course, you can do it tomorrow. Right? Yeah. The lack of commitment is big in this society. They see preparation or being prepared as, oh, that's just a hobby that they have. It is not a damn hobby. It is not for entertainment. It is a lifestyle. A lifestyle that was predominant not too long ago. But nowadays, with water heaters on demand and, open the tap and have everything right there at your fingertips, it became obsolete for some. Because for those of us who refuse to be unprepared, that lifestyle is alive and kicking. And for those who refuse to prepare, I gotta tell you something. When the time comes and you knock on our doors, because you have said for years, I know where I'm gonna go. Baba, I strongly advise you against it. Don't come. I don't care who you are. If you're not in my list, do not come. Do not show up in my property. Bad things will happen to you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Perhaps your situation is different. Perhaps your mindset is different. If it is, let me know down in the comment section below. I am interested to hear from you. Now, the cruel reality is very simple. You are either prepared or you're not. You either want to prepare or you're not. There is no middle ground. There is no such thing as, well, I'm thinking about preparing, but I know it ain't gonna happen to me, or this is not gonna happen here. This is the United States of America. That would never happen, Billy. Come on. Leave that fear-mongering. Fear-mongering. It is only fear-mongering until it actually happen. Then it is reality. And when that reality hits you right in the damn face, and it gives you a really nice smack, and you will think, because you will think back, fuck, I should have listened. And all of that regret starts sinking. And those family members, and I say this over and over and over, those family members are going to look at you as the head of the family and say to you, why didn't you prepare? Because they make fun of you right now if you are preparing, and they treat it as a hobby and whatnot. But if something happened, I guarantee you 1,000%, they're going to be looking at you for an answer. And they're going to look at you saying like, we have everything we need, right? We have everything we need. Although they make fun of you, because this shit happens, they make fun of you right now, saying, oh, just that is crazy. He spent all that time in the bunker, getting freeze-dried food and ammo for the end of the world and whatnot. Just that is crazy. Your wife makes fun of you. Hey, you're using too much money that I can be using for my hair, my hair, my nails, and all of that nonsense. Hair removal, blah, 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 blah. You're using too much money to put into that little hobby of yours. You gotta maintain this. That ain't what you're gonna be saying if something does happen, isn't it? So you better fall in line. You see, I try to keep it as pleasant as possible, but I am getting to that point that I am tired of the BS. I am really tired of the BS because people seem to forget one key element around this thing. Just because we have a new president-elect does not negate all the threats that they can come our way. Does not negate that we're going to have to deal with shit regardless of who is in power. Doesn't negate that. And yet, we constantly have to hear the nonsense. Would never happen here. Nah, we're okay. We're America. If that's the way you think, You truly honest, a special type of stupid, to tell you the truth. I don't have anything else to say today. I hope you have a great one. Like always, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.